And welcome back to another episode as we continue on with the war with the USSR here on our Germany playthrough. Alright, so we do need to go and pick a next focus. Could befriend Turkey. Start working on that influence for them. As well as potentially something here with Romania. We're going to need the oil, so I think it makes a lot of sense to do this as our next focus. But there is something we need to do right now that is pretty important, and that's a couple things here with our tanks and our artillery. So we accidentally swapped out one of these for one of our anti-air for artillery that we need to remedy that real quick. So I think it might have been the bottom one here. We need to swap that out. We should get that efficiency back up. The other thing here is we actually named our medium tanks the Panthers. That is incorrect. These are the Tigers. And the Panthers should be the light tanks. So I wanted to go and make that correction. Also, we'll get rid of the class names there. We'll do that with the Tigers as well. And that's just because the Panthers were historically much more flexible light tanks, while the Panthers were, that was the Panthers. The Tigers were the more bulky, heavy-duty tanks. The other thing, I think we're good on the air situation. But we do have some factory issues going on here, so let's see, what are we at with support equipment? We have plenty. We need to pull off a little bit on that and make sure we're reallocating some of these factories where we don't need them. We need to upgrade our artillery. Make sure everything that we're making is the latest and up to date. We'll check our resources after the game updates. I haven't unpaused it yet, but we're going to need more anti-air. That should fill in. We can take some off the trucks. We'll want to keep an eye on that, since trucks do tend to go pretty fast. But we're going to need a lot of this stuff, since it's going to be pretty costly, and we're going to need a lot of that. We can take off some of the armored support vehicles. And we're still making plenty of the Air Force stuff. We'll check the traits as well. It was just the one. Again, that needs to be unpaused. We do need to go and pick another one of these. Let's get Spy Master and get the passive defense. We're going to need more Army XP to do the campaign instructions against the Soviet Union. But we still have that one with Greece active. But we do need to go ahead and begin engaging the enemy. So what we're going to do, let's see, what are these? These are just fighter wings. Let's go ahead and activate those there. We've got some of these training. Let's take them off that and send them to support. We'll have some support down here. Just spread it out a little bit. These are the transport planes. Those are for our paratroopers. Need to check some of these traits here. The game reloaded. Okay, we should be fine. This is naval evasions over here, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, excellent. Let's go and slow the game down. And so they're going to attack us here. That should be fine. We're going to let them do this. We're going to kind of take the brunt of this. Just cycle in some troops as needed. Okay. I was wondering if we had this undefended, but no, it's just a very large province. So we're just going to take that here and see if we get pushed back anywhere. We did call in our allies, I believe. Yes. They are in the war. And we may need to deploy some units. But I'm not expecting to get pushed back where it actually matters. If we do lose some tiles here, it's not a big deal. This is where we want to make our main offensive. We're going to go ahead and activate this up here in the north. Let's see, do we not have air superiority? We do, we do. Oh, they're landing, I see. Okay, let's go ahead and move these targets into position. And just start cutting off supply, and let's activate our order here. We'll manually control some of them. And we're going to be pushing in to any territory that can help us get to these victory points. We're going to get the air bases. We're going to take their air bases where possible and pin them down. Just seizing as much territory as we can. We're going to try and push here. And Brest-Litovsky. And the goal is to get a pretty sizable salient. Let's pin these guys down. Let's send one tank there. Okay, well, they're getting immediately pushed back. But yeah, we just want to get a big, nice, juicy pockets up here while taking away their victory points and cutting them off. Should be holding down here. We've gotten pushed back a little bit over there, which is fine. Let's just take that tile if we can. This is exactly what we want. So we've cut off these units, which is perfect. So that is 21 divisions cut off and encircled. And we'll probably want to reposition. And they've just been completely destroyed and cut off there. And yeah, it should be pretty easy to clean them up. Yeah. Let's just keep pushing. The goal is to get to Minsk and get to Vitebsk and Mogilev. And if we can keep getting these encirclements, that's going to be perfect. So let's pin them there. Again, the goal is to try and get behind them before they can get pushed back. But as you can see, we're just completely rolling over them in this immediate push here. Need to actually check the air. So let's get some more fighters down here, just so we can maintain air superiority. It's important. I'm actually surprised considering, let's actually come around like this. And come around here. Again, we just want to keep doing these like pincer attacks. There's really nothing they can do to stop us, so anything we can do to continue to let this happen. Yes, yes, yes. Get in there, get in there. Pin them. Pin them, pin them, pin them. No, no, no. We don't actually want to push them back. Ah. We're beating them too quickly. We need to win slower, actually. Let's get Minsk here. Yeah, the Soviets are just completely falling over. It is October. We need to keep an eye on that. We can see we're bombing London with the V1 cannon there. But we need to encircle more. It's less important about getting the territory. It's more important that we actually we can actually encircle them up here as well. If we do that, we can get a few more. But it's less important about getting the territory and more about destroying the divisions. So let's actually send our armor around and just use the infantry to hold them and pin them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pin them with the infantry. We're gonna send the armor around over the river, and hopefully that should work, because the infantry won't push them back as quickly. We have some unassigned divisions as well. These are just some spare light tanks. We're gonna get these training back here. And that reminds me, we need to make sure that we're getting enough oil. It says we're pretty low. Okay, because Romania is low. We can trade with Turkey for some oil. We do need to check the Navy. We can stop training these guys. Instead, we can do convoy raiding just around here. Let's split these up into some smaller units. Just focus on the Baltic right now. Especially because of this here. But we want to come around and just encircle those divisions. We did get the oil processing, which is a nice bonus. Let's get the fuel refining for it. So we're attacking there. We just want to defend that. We don't actually want to push there. I mean, we don't really want to push with these tanks either. We got a couple we could try and encircle here. Yeah, you know, just looking for opportunities. We don't have any tanks down here in the south, so we're just kind of holding. Yeah, any encirclement opportunities we can find. Something like this could be good. Just maybe push here. And then pin them with that. Yeah, come on. This is what we want to see. Come on, come on. Let's attack here. No, they're getting out. This is what we want. I just want these 14 units so badly. We've been trying to encircle them for a little while. Can't let them get out. Yes! Yes! Let's go! This is what we want. Oh, so many units. That is so beautiful. Just walk in. Oh my god. That is what you want to see. Yeah. Let's go and check our casualties so far. The next thing I'm looking at is maybe cutting them off here. There's not that many units here actually, but even still, if we can cut them off, like get to Voru and then just go to that railway, we can cut them off. That'll be the goal. But let's go and check our casualties. So we've killed 3/4 of a million of the Soviets, and we've only lost 37k to the Soviets. Wow. Yeah, we are killing about not even 10 to 1. That's like 15 to 1. That is crazy. Yeah, let's just we could try to push here. Just go around. We need to check our supply lines though. Make sure that we're staying on top of that. Yes, we don't have supply connected there. This is kind of low. Let's see, where are we coming in at? Okay, so let's see what the shortest route would be. We don't want to do it along the coast because I know we could upgrade it through here, but it's going to probably do it to a port, which isn't what we want. So we want to come sort of a level 3. We come around here. Yeah. Again, we need it to be a certain level so that we're getting the benefits from it. We do something like this. And that'll be kind of the north there. I know that's a lot of rails, but it should build pretty fast. Additionally, we could go for the railway company if we want to. That could make things a little easier. Let's go and get the airborne armor bonus. And I don't know. Which of these is better? Best of the best. Breakthrough and attack. More special forces attack. Let's just get this. Let's go the left turn route. Left route there. I think that makes the most sense. And again, we're just not pushing down here. Of course, somehow they're still losing. Okay, let's move our armor. We don't need it here. Let's move our armor down to about here. We're almost to Vitebsk, which is nice. We need to be looking for other encirclement opportunities. And we need to bring the armor up a little bit. Because we've pushed so hard, we're actually kind of getting more spread out with it. We need to make sure they're also motorized. They are. So they've attacked the Dutch East Indies. And I really shouldn't be pushing through here. Let's just go in here like that. Let's pin it with one of these. It's just getting pushed back so hard. Just cut them off like this. Just walk behind them. Yep, it gets cut off. It's another unit. Just go around. Just ignore them. Got another agent we can get. Let's go and lower resistance. Well, no, let's get the make resistance contacts. Infiltrate the civilian. Let's see. So what do we need for collaboration? 50% intelligence. Okay, so we're just gonna keep working on that. We'll do it here in the south. Get that intelligence. We do want to get to Baku. One thing we're gonna try and do is I'm gonna move my tanks down here at some point. Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna move my tanks down here at some point. I'm gonna push straight to Odessa. Well, probably Nikolaev, and we'll just try and cut off entire army group south. But I want to deal with this pocket up here first and foremost. But that'll be one of our missions for our secondary tank groups. Once we get them trained up, these are some of our puppet divisions. Let's throw that into the garrison. And let's train up a few more of these Panther divisions. I guess they would be now. And let's get some of these over there. Man, they're like trying to get them out. Obviously. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why would you not try to get your divisions out? But we will not let them. So we've subjugated the Romanian economy. We can get the Swiss golds. Let's go ahead and do that. Get the Swiss golds. Let's go and do campaign instructions against the Soviet Union, just to be even more effective against them. Come on. We just have no oil troubles. We do need to trade for some more. Iran has embargoed us, I guess. Yeah, this is getting rather unfortunate. Let's move some of our refineries up. And this is why we need the Baku oil fields, by the way. Let's just get whatever we can from them, and then in the meantime, let's trade with whatever we can get. Whatever we can get from the Romanians and the Venezuelans. Yeah, this is a little bit tough, isn't it? Our trucks aren't fast enough because we don't have enough fuel. Or rather, no, we have enough fuel, we don't have enough supply. Let's get some more of these building here. I think it makes sense to get some more of those big cruisers building. Those are going to be nice. And it's that capital ship strength that's going to help us get to the UK. So one thing I want to look at is maybe getting the... I don't think we have it yet, but I want to make sure that we get the helicopter field hospital supports, because you get an insane amount of trickle back, like manpower retention, and our manpower is extremely valuable. Now we're doing quite good on that. We're not losing many men to the Soviet Union, but still I would like to make sure that we're conserving that. Let's see, we don't have the 3s yet. Let's just do more of these. I know it's a lot of ships, but I mean, that's gonna be powerful, and then we'll be able to build more. Screens, and hopefully we can even take some of our screens from the Soviet Union if we capitulate them fast enough. Let's come around here, and it seems like our supply is doing a little bit better now that we have a port, but we need to get Tallinn and cut them off here. Don't let them leave. Just completely push him back to here. Let's get this guy over here. We have our paratroopers still pushing like infantry, which is highly questionable. But you can see our units are a little bit stretched here. But we can still win and still push and encircle these guys. Let's get these motorized coming down over here. A lot of our armor is in different positions. So this is Polsey. We might be able to win this. I mean, no. No, they just don't have our armor down here. We're actually getting pushed back a little bit here, if I'm not correct. This is Poland as Stanislav. Well, no, I don't think we've actually gotten pushed back. No, we've not actually gotten pushed back. In fact, our Romanian allies have pushed back quite significantly. But we're not making as much progress, obviously, as we are in the north, because we're not manning the actual offensive in those regions. So we just want to meet up with this group if we can. Let's help that assault. We're going over the river here, so it's not optimal. Yeah, I mean, the supply is what's killing us, but it's also the middle of winter, so I mean, what are you going to do? Let's upgrade this as well as we get the rails building, but I'm just concerned about the oil situation more than anything else. Oh, well, that's definitely part of the problem now, isn't it? We need to rework our Air Force. Yes, because we're not actually over the air in this region. More importantly, we need the close air support right on top if we can. Let's see, we don't have as many air bases in the region. But we can get, ooh, we can get more than that. About that many over here. In that airbase. Let's just see how that does. Okay, what else can we do? So we're actually a little bit over this. Get another. We just need 1K out of here. 3,000 of this. Here, we're gonna need some up there as well. Some air support here. Yeah. Let's move the rest of it there. Can move some of these here. Just gotta slowly adjust this until we're not having issues. We did take that air base. Did we encircle this? No, we did not. No. Okay. Let's pause this attack order with our tanks. We do actually need to go take this real quick. That'll bug me otherwise. And yeah, we do need to move some more of this over. That should do the trick. I mean, that should be plenty. We should be able to take air superiority there. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. We can pull back the ground crews over there. Put the rest of the air support there. Close air support. We can get another trait here for both of ours. Let's get the Blitzkrieg and the Hunt and Destroy. Let's see, what else can we do? We need to move our tanks. That's what we need to do. We need to move our tanks. So let's get rid of this army group order, get rid of these paratroop orders. Do that. Be nice to get to Leningrad. That is the one order. I think we have Fury Directive 21. That's to get to all of our needed locations. There was something I was going to use the political power on. That's right, the railway company. Okay. So let's get this army group here, excluding this one. Okay, we'll just have to reduce it after. And we're gonna deal with the south here. So we're gonna, I think it makes sense to push through Kiev. Something like this. And push to Nikolaev, Dnipropetrovsk. And let's get these tank divisions and move them probably up here, actually. And push to Leningrad and Novgorod. Let's go and put a tank commander in there. Let's do Rommel, since we haven't used him yet. Let's get Panzer Expert for Monstein. And this, then Guderian will help down there as well. Perfect. Okay, so we need to reorient that. We'll halt our offensive. We can probably cut off a few units here, though, real quick, just for fun. We might not even need it, honestly. But I want to cut off more of these units here. I know I just sent these units around, but it's such a shame. I mean, you know, we'll just get this up here in Leningrad, but the rest of these units need to go down south. Let's get the paratroopers sorted back. It depends where the supply hubs are. So there's one in Smolensk. There's a lot of good targets here. So wherever the airbase is there, we can move it here. And we can move the transport planes. And then reassign their orders to Gomel, Smolensk, Roslavel. We can even take the airbase here. And then we can do our orders like this. And then they'll all be assigned. That should help us there, and we'll get our tanks moved down. Move down south to help with some of this. Let's get Let's extend this order a little bit. I want to get some tanks here to see if we can make something happen in that region. But yeah, we're gonna reorient this. Yeah, we'll just have these guys help cut this off real quick. And let's see, what do we want to pick up? Probably the advanced small airframe. Well, that's 400 days. New mediums. I mean, it's only 300 days. But let's get the super heavy tank chassis. I want to get the land cruisers. That's kind of the dream. Will it happen? I don't know, but we'll try to make it happen. So let's see. Can we get the collaboration government? Yes, this is what we want to do. So let's get these two in there. Let's automatically repeat. And what we want to do is we want to make sure operations are getting high priority so that they get any equipment they need to get that done. Otherwise, it won't. It's not going to happen. Let's try and push like this. Let's get one tank to help with it. And just begin kind of pushing south here. I should be able to get it done. So, do they have their planning bonus? They got a planning bonus. Let's try and bring them around. Do something like this to get our situation encircled here. This is in our air group kind of radius, which is good. This is not really. Instead, we could try to do something like this. Yeah. We'll come back to that. That might get easier, given a little bit of time. Got another operative. Get some intel around here. We already have some. Put more down there. Okay. So our oil situation is... well, it's not really improving, but... just trade more with our allies. Got that Stalin speech. Okay, so we're pushing. It's actually, we have a chance to win. Let's pin them. No. Let's just pin them with infantry. And maybe one tank. Yes. Yep, okay. And they're encircled. Another juicy encirclement. That's not gonna work. Yeah. I mean, actually, it's just this tile here. We can circle them if we just get that. That's 6 units. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Actually, maybe we get that. Let's get the dockyards reassigned. It's all cruisers right now. Let's just build some of these. Actually, we can make these now. So what was it? What was it called? Let's call it the let's see. Let me copy this name if I can. If it'll let me. Yeah, let's call it the 1941 normal class there. Let's get the screens. Let's do historical destroyers. We want the new light engines, radar, new torpedoes. Yeah, we want that. Best fire control. That looks good. Yeah, let's get a bunch of these building. In fact, that's really what we're going to need a lot of. These are going to be the backbone of our fleet. So as soon as we get some freed up dockyards, we'll move them right into there. I know we'll need more subs. I'm not concerned about that just yet. Let's check our production real quick. Let's go and upgrade our close air support. Okay. So far, so good. So, what do we have for these guys? We can activate this. I'm not ready to just yet. Focused on this assault right now. Actually, though, that might be a good idea. Be a lot of units. But again, this is my objective. Could I send just this one to Gomel? Do some kind of encirclement. Like this. Yeah, something like that. Let's send that. Land them. Take that. Take the railway there. You hold. And let me check my supply here. So this is at a supply hub. It is connected if we can get that. We just want to push through the rail. Get that connected, get that supply, and then just completely deny them of it. If we push through there, we'll get the supply. Let's reintegrate Alsace-Lorraine. Some more cores are always nice. Okay, so we just want to push through, deal with this guy. He's almost defeated, and we've got that connected up with Gomel. Push there. Let's actually ignore that tile. And what are we doing here? Let's move these guys in. This is messy. Let's let the infantry do whatever they want, but we're going to come around like this. Yeah, that works in theory. Okay. Yes. Moscow are still signed. Let's try and push down to here. With these tanks. Just start pushing downward, making something happen. Rather push through here. And we can try to do something else up here in the north, actually. In fact, let's go and send the rest of these air invasions. And let's head to this facility and make something happen. Some kind of something happen. We might be overextending our hand here. But I don't know. May as well try. That's going to be small encirclements. If we can make it happen. But I also want to push to the north there. Just got to keep those units there for a little bit longer. Nope. Stay there. Yep, okay. Got them encircled. Nothing crazy. Nothing special. So we've landed our units. Let's get them pushed up. And let's push down if we can. Connect up with our front. Got Vitebsk, which is excellent. And we just gotta hold. Let's have our paratroopers do a defense order like that. And what we really want is we wanna cut off all these units. Yes. Let's get these units down to hold. Get our infantry down. That's what's going to be important to getting this secured. Come on, just a little bit more. It's a tank unit. Let's get those guys encircled. Okay, so we're continuing to make some progress here in the south. Actually, we can just get this. They're encircled. Come on. Just don't let them out. Don't let them out. Come on. Just a little bit more. Yep. That's another encirclement. Let's clean it up. Another 5 units. I'm excited to see the casualties after this. Oh, we need to hold this. And let's attack there to make sure they don't move in. Let's get some moved in. Attack these units. Okay. Don't want to lose this encirclement. Yeah, let's get moved over there. So they have taken the Philippines back. Let's go see what's going on in Asia. So Japan's doing okay. I don't know. Have they actually re-invaded the Philippines? Or is that just bugger? So we got that encirclement. Gotta deal with this one before we can continue. We do have these troops here. I think we can just quickly win, free our men out from there. Yeah, we gotta push quickly. Come on. I want to make sure we hold on to Smolensk. That's an extremely important. I believe that's a supply hub. If we lose that, that'd be really bad. Let's push into there. We got our men out. Okay, excellent. Okay. Looking good so far, looking good so far. And let's go and try and take Kiev before we finish for today's episode. Let's get some new support equipment. I think we just attack Kiev here. It's like from multiple angles. I just want to secure that. I'm not so interested in having to encircle it just yet. I could try and make something happen here, maybe. Or not. There's a lot of opportunities, but if we could just do a pincer here. I mean, look at how many that would be encircled. That's just insane. So we can just try and take Kiev here. We don't have any air superiority here. Okay. Let's move some down there. That might be enough. But I want to get some close air support, so... This is in range. Man, these... I'm so glad we added range to our close air support. It just makes such a difference in a war like this. Okay, so we did actually get these tanks up here. I completely forgot. They have funneled divisions in. Okay. Well, that works. Let's see if we can't. Well, I say it works, but we absolutely have no supply. Let's get, if we can't get 3 of these units over here. I don't know. We could attack from multiple angles. Try and get some supply. The tanks were eating up some of the supply up there, but anyway, we almost have Kiev here. We just keep attacking. Okay, so we've seized Kiev, which is a huge benefit to us. That's a major supply hub in the region. We can attack here. Now we're winning. Okay, do not let them out. Just come on, a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. So that is a tank division and 8 infantry units cut off. Let's send another unit there to defend it so they don't link back up. I'm just amazed that we're not... I think it's because of the low org. Yeah, I don't know. They're like starving to death and we can't even win. Alright, so we've got our garrisons trained up. Let's go ahead and have these guys train. Just move those guys in. Let's do a... We're going to have Leningrad soon, so I'm not so worried about everything else, but I do want to defend... Italy. Because I don't want to lose because of the soft underbelly of Europe. So I want to defend all that. I want to defend Greece. We do have some units there in Greece, but I want to defend that. I'm fine about Croatia right now. Just something like that. Just, you know, so that we're not completely exposed and gonna lose because of something silly like that. Knowing my luck, I'll have like the Soviet Union completely capped, and then I'll look around and then Italy's capitulating to the UK. So I just want to clean up this pocket. We do get Kiev. We can look at something here. We really need to start closing this up, so we'll probably move our armor down and just aim to clean up this pocket. I mean, we could just do it here in Venetia, or we could just go straight down to Nikolaev. I think the safer option is this. I mean, this is such a huge pocket already that might just be the way to go. It's more achievable, safer, it's a shorter distance, and we avoid potentially risking our own divisions. So that's probably what we're going to try and do. But first, let's just get this cleaned up here. Nice little pockets. And then we'll take a look at the casualties for today, see how we compare, see how many losses we've taken, and how many we have dealt the Soviets. We'll have to see how many divisions they have as well. They still have plenty, clearly, but yeah, so we got that cleaned up. Get those units back up there towards Leningrad. So let's go and see what we've finished off for the day. The Soviets have 1.49 million, excuse me, 1.4 million of those were caused by us. Just in the first episode here of the war so far, we have suffered 185.9 thousand. So you can do the math on that. That is more... That's close to a 10 to 1, I believe. Which is excellent. That's kind of what I was hoping. We have a very elite army, so I was hoping to kind of spare them too many defeats rather than kind of throwing manpower at the Soviet Union, because, well, if we do that, then we'll almost certainly lose. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. So far, this is the territory we've claimed so far. So we're going to hopefully deal with Army Group South and hopefully, I don't know if in the next episode, get to Moscow. And then it's just a matter of getting collaboration governments and, yeah, going from there. So I'll see you in the next one. We'll have a new episode out pretty soon. But yeah, take care. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy.